Today is July 17, 2022, and this is MS Evening Session number 979, and the attendees are Ananya from US, Mitra, Kirtana, and Pratulya. First of all, I would like to give you all a notification and an announcement that all of you, that is Ananya, Kirtana, Mitra, and Pratulya, will have some bonus added in your credit rating system spreadsheet for the reason that you have been accompanying and behaving in an strange administration, a trainerless activity where Mitra was administering. So that self-administered discipline and the sincerity that all you four showed was really good. I really appreciate. So Pratulya, yeah, good job. So Pratulya gets a bonus, Kirtana gets bonus, Mitra gets bonus, and Ananya gets bonus as well. Now, I was watching the video and I was literally seeing a very good performance by everybody. But we would do the same kind of exercise today because seemingly everybody was enjoying, and there was a technical glitch both for Ananya and Kirtana had to leave in the interim. So we will continue that. But before that, on the routine basis, we will have to have Ananya's presentation. I was given to understand that Ananya was ready with their presentation yesterday itself, but Mitra told that the presentation should be done in front of the trainer. So today Ananya will present. And Ananya, 2 days back, Kiran was here and we were speaking about you. And Kiran wanted to meet you in the class. So unfortunately, we were not able to accommodate Kiran in the class that you were attending. I think Kiran is flying back next week. So she wanted me to convey her regards to you, Ananya.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, so you can get on with your presentation. Come on, start. Get ready.
All the best, Ananya. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, just a moment.
Take your time. What a bad voice. I'm saying take your time, and that is echoing, and only then I discover how bad my voice is. All of your voices are good, but my voice is a little monstrous. So you have any idea how to change my voice? Pratulya, okay, bro. You have any idea for changing my voice, Pratulya? No? No idea? I don't know. When I listen to my own voice, now Ananya stopped speaking and I spoke and I get feedback, but how horribly the voice sounds. Okay, let us give some time to Ananya. Ananya, ready?
Yes, but it says, can you see my video?
No, I will have to give you the permission for sharing the screen and I will do that. Yeah, I have already given the permission. Now you're free to go.
I've decided to do an oral presentation.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we are able to see the screen. And okay, so this is technically speaking Ananya's presentation number 4. Go for it, Ananya. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ananya Srivatsan, and today I will be orally presenting about a topic, humanity's search for extraterrestrial existence or humanity's search for aliens. Especially these past few decades and years, especially in the 21st century, technology has been rapidly improving, and our societies and communities and the world in general, we've all begun branching out and including more exploration, and especially space exploration and other adventures in science and chemistry and math and all that. What with all the rovers and shuttles and all the people that we're sending into space, we are facing many challenges and struggles, both physically and philosophically. Therefore, at some point during our branching out and colonization, we must face this question. Should we respond to extraterrestrial life or aliens in the future? Our beliefs would become a lot messier and there would for sure be political and religious backlash. So I will be presenting the two sides to this debate, supporting exploration and refuting it. And we'll also be sharing my opinion and, yes, summarizing the two sides. So let's begin. So, should we answer the cosmic telephone? When the cosmic telephone rings, should we pick up? It may be impossible for humanity to ever reach a certain point where we contain the capability to reach out and achieve contact with extraterrestrial intelligence on other planets or even like other galaxies at some point. So colonization, though, is innately a principal function of conscious beings, and humanity strives to reach our hands into the abyss and explore. It's in our nature. It's why we've survived this long, and it's why we'll continue to survive through curiosity. Although by continuing this acquisition and inquiry, we may end up facing unwanted life forms. The universe is a seemingly infinite field with an array of celestial bodies. Although if there exists innumerable and infinite planets capable of hosting conscious beings or like beings that are somewhat alive and who could respond to us, then where are they? And most important of all, if they happen to exist, should humanity go seeking for them? Searching for extraterrestrial intelligence is focused upon luck, and while many state that passively listening for cosmic activity is harmless and can expand humanity's mindset, critics argue that doing so could endanger humanity and cause too much existential conflict. Achieving communication. This pursuit for knowledge contains questionable validity and thus is considerably supported by the Fermi paradox. This paradox states that if civilizations have enough time and space and resources, they would be able to develop and like mature as a colonization to a higher degree, both technology wise and mentally in their beliefs. Accordingly, being capable of responding to our signals. So why haven't they? The universe has existed for 13.8 billion years. Thus, considering the quadrillions of planets in our galaxy alone that are capable of harboring life, it's concerning how we haven't spotted life outside of Earth. The universe should be teeming with life. Therefore, will searching for supposed like non-existent beings be worthwhile? But on the contrary, sending communicational signals into outer space seems to provide no negative impacts, as the action does not reveal our susceptibility to um, interstellar attack. Because SETI, which stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Existence, only passively listen into space, so the benefits outweigh the losses. If a visiting civilization is relatively peaceful, then we can gain an understanding and diversify our cultures, thus progressing the human civilization into a new era where we can finally make peace with um, aliens outside of our planet and get to know them. Additionally, there exists a possibility that if a civilization becomes exceptionally advanced, morally wise, they would be able to eradicate immoral thoughts or actions. This would be especially beneficial to form bonds with our cosmic neighbors if they exist. The problem of morality. According to the beliefs of neo-Darwinism, if extraterrestrials exist, the result would be terrifying though. An important section of neo-Darwinism holds that competition for resources is critical in an intelligent being system. If they have differing beliefs, will they bat an eye at humanity's basic moral obligations? If neo-Darwinism is applied to this controversial subject, then it's important to acknowledge that extraterrestrials existing in the universe would be continuously dominating each other, or like preying upon the weak, something like how the order of nature goes here, like food chains and stuff. So therefore, if we imagine other ETI, we should take into account they would have similar tendencies. Although altogether it's a game of luck in the divide of beliefs. The majority of the human population thoroughly accept the substantially infinite nature of the universe, and most have come to realize how prominent life may truly be. This this can open humanity's mindset mentally. Uh, People spiritually opposing SETI search is not a problem due to this. The search for extraterrestrial existence can allow us to think outside of our community and for humanity as a whole, unifying our divided planet and collectively making decisions for the betterment of our cosmic neighborhood. Conclusion. If humanity ever falsifies or verifies the existence of extraterrestrial existence, no matter the progress it has made, its impacts will shake the earth. Although it would be reassuring to know we aren't the only ones in our infinite playground, there appear many what ifs and questionable aspects of interacting with life outside of our planet. Nevertheless, attempting to communicate won't receive much backlash, and our mindset could be shifted to both diversify and unify Earth. Uh, while the search for extraterrestrial existence, oh, sorry, that was an alarm. While the search for extraterrestrial existence may be unimportant in the goings-on of our planet, preparing for an encounter in our infinitesimal section of space would unquestionably assist us for the future. But perhaps it's unrealistic for humanity to send or receive calls on this cosmic telephone. Nonetheless, begin interspace exploration for them. Altogether, humanity has enough internal problems to deal with. What would happen if we brought an entire newfound race into this equation? The possibilities are endless and catastrophically disastrous. Perhaps Earth's galactic neighbors are inevitable to meet, but delaying it longer will only assist humanity in the future, as we may be better prepared for what awaits when we begin our goal of deep space colonization. So in the end, it all comes down to our efforts. And yeah, that concludes my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Oh my God. இப்போ கத்துங்க.
Thank you.
Okay. So the best part of today's presentation that was made by Ananya is like she was more comfortable in the way she spoke and also eye to eye. So she maintained the eye contact for the first time on a proper basis. Yes, she had been giving oral presentation in the previous sessions, and content-wise, it used to be very, very clear, and it used to be very, very to the point. But today, in addition to that, your eye contact was really good, and it was looking very, very professional. Very, very professional. Good job, Ananya. Well done. Very well done.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so now Mitra and Kirtana can explain what is the game that you played yesterday along with Ananya and Pratulya. You were in the online form. Pratulya was in the direct form. I watched the video. You were very sincere throughout the session, and you were helping Mitra a lot, and you were very cooperative. Good job. Well done. Yeah. So can you explain, because we said okay. So explain what it is.
Basically, it was the same rules, sir. But
Hurry up.
we did not stick up to the actual rules given in the annual, sir. We replicated the one that we used to play during the initial stage. So when we bought the hurry up, we actually changed few rules, sir. Like we can ask some extra questions that mention some of your relatives, mention some of the Bollywood actors. That were all unnecessary questions. So I changed the questions. Then also, if for crazy, there was a crazy part for Ananya, and it had around 6 5 of all 5, only one was actually
Doable.
executable. Then the other things were very funny.
Right.
So I gave a topic and she presented about it in just 5 minutes.
Fine. Okay. Right. Now, what I'm asking is choice number 1, you will continue the same game, but with a little bit of a change today. And choice number 2 is I have got another game at the same time, a learning blended activity. So choice 1 or choice 2? Which one? Choice 2. Choice 2. The choice 2 is pretty simple. You know these lifeguard, you have been using these life games. So this game was designed right now in the spark of the moment. The path ordinary, I got a spark and I thought of conducting something that could be useful for Ananya, useful for Pratulya, useful for Mitra, and useful for you as the eldest person in this lot. So this game is every single person will be given some 5 cards, each one, and facing down. Okay. So facing down in the sense, okay, right. So behind you, I will keep it behind you. And for Ananya also, I will give some 5 cards. Okay. Right. So at any given point of time, what I will say is I will say some initials like AN for Ananya, KT for Kirtana, MT for Mitra, and PT for Pratulya. So your short forms, AN for Ananya, KT, MT, and PT. Okay. Now, physical teacher, physical education teacher. So now I would say it's going to be KT versus AN. So then who versus whom? Ananya versus Kirtana, right? So on that note, I will allow Ananya to take 1 card out of the lot that is specified for her. And I will allow Kirtana to take 1 card out of the lot that is specified for her. So let's say, for example, if pick 1, Pratulya, pick 1 randomly. Beautiful. Okay, give to me. There's a basically share the wealth card. Okay, so share the wealth card, and what it is a spin to win. It is written spin to win. So this spin to win, if I'm seeing this, based on this, I would give a conversation topic, or based on this, I will give a very quick short case study. Okay, right? And out of that case study, whatever I have said, there is something called as, after I finished saying that, I would say remember cues. When I say remember cues, it's between Ananya and Kirtana. So remember cues, whatever I have mentioned, they will have to say that without missing even a single item. So that checks their remembrance. So this is 1. So spin to win. So spin to win. So next time when you and Pratulya are coming, or again you and Ananya are coming, I will ask you to pick choose. So in that card, whatever the word comes, I would pick choose a particular activity according to it. I would say, let's say, for example, if this card comes, you'll choose some other. Yeah, if this card comes, it says entertainer. So based on this entertainer card, I will show the card's snapshot to Ananya over the webcam. So if it is entertainer, I would say there is an entertainer in the middle of you. So you can ask a question to entertainer. Ananya can also ask a question to entertainer. Likewise, each card will have a creative activity, and you will be using your creative mind instantaneously. Initially, what I was thinking was guess who cards, the guess who cards, guess who junior cards. I don't know where it is, so that's why I chose these cards. So this is the next choice. But again, the choice is yours. Choice 1 is playing the same hurry up that you played yesterday and having fun, but at the same time, I'll be adding a little bit of a jinx to it. And choice 2 is choosing the cards and act accordingly. Choice 1. Choice 1. Ananya, choice 1.
Sure.
Okay, right. Then set up the hurry up board very quickly. Yeah, I'm giving the timer. So hurry up board will be set.
3,
2, 1, go. She has the same question when I bought this. All right, so we are going to play the hurry up game, which was played by our girls yesterday. Yesterday, Kirtana was in online form. Ananya was also in online form. Today, Ananya is in online form, and Kirtana, Pratulya, and Mitra. So the choice of the colors, okay, no, change. Pratulya wants red. What does Ananya want?
I'll go with green this time too.
Okay, so she wants green this time too. Kirtana, orange. Involve me also. I'll also play. I want purple. You can ask questions for me. Okay. So whatever Ananya speaks, you will get the audibility in the speaker. Okay. All right. So let's start, Enema. I'll stand. I'll better stand. I'll have to monitor both the cameras. Please understand that we are not going by the card alone. I might be adding some activities and you will have to do it. Okay, right. So Pratulya and Ananya are the youngest. Then the second junior is Mitra, and the second senior is Mitra, and the senior most is Kirtana.
Senior most.
Oh yeah, right. So which month, Pratulya? Which month and year? August 2008. Ananya, which month?
Can you repeat that again, sir?
Your date of birth, Ananya, which month and which year?
Oh, June 20th, 2008.
Okay, so Ananya was born in June 2008 and Pratulya in August 2008. Pratulya is a junior most. So we'll start with Pratulya. So Pratulya is obviously the pink one. So, I mean, there's pink space. You please do that. I'm handling too many things. Give to me. Take one. Ask Pratulya to take one. Okay, so let's see what card Pratulya is picking up, and I'll read it out for Pratulya. Name any 4 Android applications. Name any 4 months with 31 days. Name any 4 planets. Now, these are simple questions. Even Tehin will answer these. So I'm changing the task for Pratulya. So Pratulya, you will have to make a quick story with 4 Android applications, 4 months in the calendar, and 4 planets. Your story should involve. You can use WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, likewise. Okay. So 4 Android applications, 4 months in the calendar, and 4 planets. No, that's not necessary. Any 4 months. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You want time to think? Okay. Okay. So we move on to the next person. Fine. Ananya. Ananya's card. Take one, please. This is Ananya's card. Name any 4 animals with horns. Name any 4 schools in your neighborhood area. And name any 4 things you would see in a fort. Now, just like Pratulya, Ananya is also supposed to make a small story with 4 animals, 4 school-related concepts or things, and 4 things that she could see in a fort or anything about fort. So Ananya's story should contain animals, schools, and fort. Preparation time is given to Ananya also.
Okay.
Okay, so you will say the story when I ask you to do so. Now the third one is Mitra. Name any 4 Hindi movies. Name any 4 berries. Name any 4 synonyms similar to the word king. Stories. The Mitra story should contain I am rejecting the movie stuff. Mitra story should contain fruits, berries, and the 4 words synonymous to king and 4 North Indian places. Story.
Berries, kings,
Your story should involve all these 3.
each person or just one?
Just one story.
இல்ல சார் இந்த 4 எதுக்கு இருக்காங்க சார்?
I don't want, I am not specific about the numbers and all that. It should contain fruits, North Indian places, and king, and the synonym for king. Now let's take the card for Mitra. I mean, sorry, Kirtana. Tell any 4 names of the boys starting with letter A. Name any 4 soap brands. Name any 4 months with 30 days. So Kirtana's story should contain, instead of the boys, I am changing it as automobiles. Kirtana's story should contain automobiles. It should contain soaps, and it should contain months. Story preparation time is given for everybody. And whichever person is ready, they can utter their stories. But a common 2 minutes time is given to all the 4 players in order to make themselves ready. Take a card for me. Okay, the card.
Name any 4 ancient Indian kings. Name any 4 computer peripherals. Name any 4 colors in the rainbow. So we are supposed to make a story out of ancient Indian kings, computer peripherals or software, whichever you prefer, and the colors.
Okay, I'll do. Peripherals, kings, ancient kings, and colors, right? Yeah.
Automobile compounds or the
Anything with related to automobile.
then the soap brands.
There is no compulsion at all. Soap should be involved. All right. So without taking further, I would like to involve my story. Willing to hear it? I'll start and I will finish my job. Once upon a time, there was a king. His name was Rao Murthy, Raomurthy. And Rao Murthy had a friend. His name was Birbal. Birbal is a very famous name, so please don't confuse Birbal. This is not the ancient Birbal in the fiction story. This is a different Birbal. Rao and Birbal went for hunting. It was a Sunday, nice afternoon. After their lunch, they chose to go for hunting. And while they were hunting, it was mildly raining. Raining in the forest. A rainforest is always beautiful to see, and it is equally dangerous too. So there was raining, and the forest was dangerous too. And there were roaring sounds from tiger, cheetah, lion, and all that. But there was something very much beautiful to notice as well, and that was the rainbow. So Murthy was very excited. Rao Murthy was very excited to see the saffron color in the rainbow, whereas Birbal was very excited to see the orange color in the rainbow. Orange and saffron were very much equal to that. And Murthy and Birbal said, see, even in the colors, our friendship is very strong. Saffron and orange are pretty much similar to look. And they were giving a high five, and they were, kings, modern kings, so high five. And all of a sudden, there was a person who was with completely different attire. He was having a big boot. He was having a big hat around. He was looking like a cowboy, and he was carrying a very big bundle. And both Murthy and Birbal, put the arrow on his head, and they said, "You might be an encroacher into our town, and our subjects, our civilians might be in danger. So show us what is there in the bundle." Oh, Almighty King, I would like to show. And he shows a lot of screens. He shows iPad. He shows Android phone. He shows lots of other computer peripherals. And Murthy and Birbal never had any idea what those things were. And he starts explaining the gimmicks and explaining the technology behind it. And Murthy says, only God can do this. Birbal says, yes, Allah only can do this. So, no, God, I said, No, Allah, I said. So there is a tussle and hustle between Ishwar and Allah. And this person tries to solve the puzzle by showing the peripherals. And in the peripheral, he takes a magical box and he says that this is Google. This is called as Google. And if I say God, if it shows Allah, I will give it to you. If it shows Ishwar, I will give this to you. Wow, so you are going to give me this such a costly gift? Yes. And the person says, God, oh, wait. If you both lose, what will I get? And Birbal takes a golden knife and he says, you can have this. This is my gift. And Murthy sees it and he does not want to prove himself anything least than that person. He took a very big pearl and diamond and platinum mixed kind of a crown, which was in the horse bag. And he took it. You can have this crown if you win. And the person says, Google, God. There was only a light that Google gave as the first image, the lamp. God is light. So then these two kings had to surrender. And one person gave the knife, another person gave the crown. And he put everything into the bundle and he started carrying out. And now Murthy says, Akbar says, wait, Birbal says, where are you going? Oh, my dear King Almighty, this is how I earned everything with my knowledge. But you people are driven by ego, driven by religion, but I'm with knowledge. See you soon. He leaves. And that's the end of the story. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Well
you.
done, sir.
Thank you, Ananya. Thank you so much. Yes. Mitra's story is ready. So shall we go ahead with Mitra? Okay. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Ancient majesty, sir.
Ancient Majesty. Please, first of all, tell me before the contents of your story.
Fruits and berries, sir, and North Indian states. Sir.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
So once upon a time, in the North Indian states, sir, like there was not a king, there was an emperor. Usually, who's an emperor? An emperor would not alone handle one kingdom, lots of kingdom would be under his majesty, sir, like under his control, sir. So there was an emperor and he was taking care of around 3 to 4 places together, sir. And he was a very worthy and a very smart person, sir. So he had many courtiers in his court and every day they would meet and discuss about the subject, sir. So one day there came a fruit seller, sir. He was very new to the town, sir. Where the emperor resides, he was very new to the town. And at that time was like a peak time where berries started to be cultivated and harvested, sir. So he brought a new type of berries, and when the king tasted one or two berries, like blackberries and blueberries, it tasted so pleasant, sir. So he loved it because no one had ever tasted that before, sir. So they were very amazed, and the king wanted to give something to the emperor wanted to give something to the fruit seller, sir. So he asked the tomorrow you come and you'll be gifted with something else. And what did it was, the fruit seller was not in a very good state, sir. He was a little poor, sir, unprivileged, and his main income would come from fruit selling, sir.
Okay.
But unfortunately, there was competitors, like other fruit sellers were also there. And when they saw this person selling berries, they also started cultivating, sir. So there was a huge competition among the whole state, sir, like the whole North Indian state. And the king wanted to give something which should be worthy and at the same time should not get over it. Like if you just give 150 rupees money or something now in day, it would be spent very soon, sir. So what he did was he asked for the courtier's idea. So he said we can give gold, like the gold piece or the gold piece. And other people said that let's give them like 1/4 of our jewelry, like 1/4 piece, some of the jewelry to him. But no one was able to give a proper idea, sir. So suddenly there was one person who was the last, not the leader. He was always given the last opportunity to speak. So what he did was he wanted to prove who he was, sir. So what he told was, instead of giving 1/4 of jewelry, which is very worthy, you can actually build a house using the 1/4 money that you're taking out of the jewelry. Like a small house would be suitable for the person because he is living an unprivileged life. He's not given proper worth in the society. The society is growing too much and we have lots of competitors. Those competitors are wealthy enough, but at the same time they want to earn more being jealous of this person. So let us build the small house with all the privileges and let's keep him in a good position so that he can come up with new ideas. Not enough goods, he can also sell other goods, like other goods which could be, even if it is more worthy enough, we could actually export it to the other countries also. And by this, I mentioned that he was very happy. And from the next time onwards, he gave this copy, the last courtier, to speak to her. And the temporary person, the fruit seller who sold fruits in very first, had a privilege of being in a house built by the six himself.
Fantastic. Nice story. Very inspirational and covering up things. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Ananya says, good job.
So my
You're welcome.
first one is
Ananya, Kirtana is continuing her story. So shall we go?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Kirtana, go.
so first one is automobile dealer, and
Automobile.
then soap,
Mhm.
and then third one is monster.
Mhm.
Here I'm going to use soap brands that are imaginary brands,
Mhm.
because I don't want to apply
Any other? Okay.
reality brand.
Right.
The imaginary brand name is Saffron.
Mhm.
Okay, it's an imaginary.
Hmm.
The story starts like this. One fine morning, sir, that was a meeting in a company,
Mhm.
a board meeting, sir. They need a person. They
Hmm.
need a person to supervise everyone
Mhm.
who needs a knowledge of soaps or any other cosmetic things, sir.
Mhm.
The manager was said to the under them. He said that we need a person immediately. The person should contain this sort of knowledge. We have listed some 10 knowledges, sir, like the cosmetics, how we can use it. First thing, the experience, sir. The person should have the experience, around 5 years of experience done, the supervisor. Sir, then knowledge about the scopes and any other cosmetics, sir, and the marketing capacity, sir. Like that, we have done 10 things about this person should complaints like this. Then the team worked out and they plan advertising and computers and mobiles, and they have thought to advertise in their social media platform also. They said like, we need a person to supervise our whole company, and the person should contain this sort of capacity, sir. The 10 things which their managers are said, sir. The interviews on this. This interview is on August 20. August 20, sir. Then the whomever can be interested in this particular field, and whomever need to be appointed in our company, they can able to come, sir. It is free to everyone, sir. There is no caste or religion, any sort of degree, sir. But they should have a knowledge of the things which they have said, sir. There is no rules and regulation for the degree, sir. The college profession, even though the person is completed at 10th and 12th, can be appointed, sir, if they have a knowledge of the marketing. Main knowledge is marketing capacity, sir, and the supervising power, and the knowledge of the soaps and this, sir. And then interview time came, sir. Then August 20th. For this interview, sir. But they'll shortlist to under, sir, and then again they'll shortlist to 50, sir. Again with that 50 they'll take 25, sir. With that 25 they'll take 10, sir. With that 10 they shortlist for 5, sir. Then 3, sir. Then they'll take 1 person, sir. This is all the procedure, sir. This interview will be held for 5 days, sir. The 20 to 25 they can able to become, sir. They shortlisted 1 person, sir. The person is interested in this particular field. He has a knowledge, he has a script capacity, sir. But they didn't see the background, sir. They just saw only the screen, sir. The companies runs around, sir. Around 1 or 2 years, due to his performance, their company hand over the accountants also to the particular person, sir. He can able to handle. They thought that he has a capacity to handle this thing also, sir. So after 1 or 2 months, sir, due to his father's intention and a mother intention, sir, they didn't see the background. The first mistake they done is they didn't see the background, sir. With that accounts in the sense, how much income, sir, what are the turnovers, That are the things, sir. He saw that it was a huge turnover. So in his mind, he thought that we can able to capture this company, sir, with the wrong implementation and the wrong misunderstanding and mislead, sir. With his fathers and his relatives, sir, he was tempt and he was thought like, okay, we'll try to capture it. If it is comes, we can lead this company, sir. He was trying and he have reduced the amount. The turnover amount was nearly a million, sir. With this motive, sir, he have reduced the turnover amount, sir. Because of his silly mistake and because of his intention, sir, the company saw lots of the things, the failures and the problems related to the company members. They have made a employees fight among themselves. They have made a strike, sir. Because of the silly misunderstanding and mislead, this old company was leading to be shut off, sir. So what I'm going to say in the sense that they should not see only the knowledge of the particular field, sir. They should see the background of the person also, sir. If they see the background, the knowledge is must, sir. If they see the background and the intention of the people, sir, it is very good for the company, sir. They will not face any failures in back upon their upcoming years, sir. They can able to lead the company as what they are needed, sir. That is
Well done. Very nice story.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good job.
Shall we give it to Ananya? Ananya, you ready with your story? Good job, Ketan. Nice.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Okay. So now
Hello?
let's listen to Ananya. Yes, Ananya. Ananya, any issue?
Yes. Yes, but I'm ready with my story.
Yeah, go ahead. We are able to hear you. Come on.
Okay, so I had to include 4 horned animals, 4 nearby schools, and 4 things you would see in a fort. Okay, so my story is a little silly though. So I was going to tell about how, so once upon a time there was like a terrible like virus outbreak which only affected animals. So it turned the animals very angry, and from this disease they kind of like earned an intelligence level equal to a human's. So they were vengeful and wanted to fight back against the humans for what we did to them. So in one small section of this land, a couple of forts were built from nearby like schools to ward off against the animals and protect the community. But one fort, it was a nearby middle school. This fort, they had the cure to this animal outbreak, but they did not share with the rest of the groups and the rest of the land. So, but nobody knew that they had made a cure. So one time, after animals took over the neighborhood, um, 2 animals had attacked this middle school fort, and but a couple of weapons inside this fort were like knives and swords and multiple throwing darts, and these darts had the cure in them, and also many bows and arrows. So one time when a rhinoceros and elephant had broken into the fort, all the people in the fort had left and they had to evacuate the area because these 2 animals were very destructive, as you would know. Before the people using the weapons could slow these 2 wild animals down, like many nearby forts came to help. And when they came, they took down the elephant and the rhinoceros, and they also like went inside the fort and started looking for people who were alive, like victims and all that. And they found the cure inside the fort, as well as a few like testing chambers with like a deer and a horned buffalo in it. They were like doing tests on them to see like if the cure would work and like making the cure. And when these groups had found that they had hidden the cure from them, they were very angry. And so they just left the fort immediately. They didn't look for victims or anything, and they left this section to like just get overtaken by wild animals, and they took the cure for themselves because they didn't. These people before they didn't share. So yeah, the story is a bit silly, but I couldn't think of anything. So yeah.
It's okay. So it doesn't mean that it has to be very serious and completely beefed. It didn't sound silly. It was good. So this is just to test how much creative you people are thinking. So that was good. Good story, Ananya, as long as it has got some sense. Good job. Nothing is silly. Well done. Very well done. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'll just send Mitra to take water bottle. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot describe in words how much big it the help is. Thank you so much. And that too from a monkey like you. So speaking of monkey, we are going to have the next round. But before that, Pratulya has been waiting for a long time. Incidentally, she was the first person that was given with the assignment, but she took a long time. Yes, she was ready. Both Pratulya and Ananya were ready at the same time, but Pratulya was kind enough to to allow me to give the chance to Ananya. Now, without taking further, no, there's a different one. You need not strain. Pratulya, we are ready to listen to your story.
My three hints are: name any 4 Android applications, name any 4 months with 31 days, name any 4 planets. Once upon a time, there lived only aliens in the planets. In all planets, there are living beings, but only aliens. The 4 names of the aliens were WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, and Snapchat. They were living in different planets. Mars, they are Mars, Earth, Neptune, and Mercury. Then in Earth there was more famous schools. So the three aliens came to Earth, and one alien was lived before itself. He was living in Earth only. So they 4 are joined in the same school named Shanti ICSC. In that school, there was only till 10th standard, and they 4 joined in that school because it was so famous in Earth itself. Then they 4 joined, and in 10th standard they joined, and for each 2 months they kept exams, because in 10th they will write public. It is more important for selecting the group in 11th standard. Then they was writing the first exam on January, then the second exam on April, then the second exam on March, then May, then June. So the 4 months were containing 31 days. They wrote the exam at 31st day. Then the WhatsApp and Facebook was a sports person, badminton player. They both are same academy, and they are district level badminton players. Then the YouTube and Snapchat was a brilliant student. They was first ranking students. Then at all the exams they was scoring more than 95, and they was the first rank. Then after some time the public came to them. Then the two aliens named WhatsApp and Facebook was giving more importance to the sport that is badminton, and they was going to all the district matches, and they won all the trophies. Then the YouTube and Snapchat was billion students, so they was looking after their studies. Then the YouTube and Snapchat was close friends because they are the class toppers and they was doing group studies and all. Then the WhatsApp and Facebook was close friends because they are same academy and they are badminton players. Then the public came near and they both become very nervous, and the Facebook and WhatsApp was that at that time also they was playing game only. So they was going to all the matches. Then the YouTube and Snapchat was studying while while one day at Monday morning they was riding the car to go to a park and group study at there, because at park there will be a peace nature environment. So they went there. At that time a lorry came and hit their car, and they was accident and they was admitted in the hospital, and their hands was broken and their legs was broken. At that time also they came to school and wrote the public exam, but they got low marks. They failed in the public exam and they was crying. But at the same time the WhatsApp and Facebook also wrote the public exam, but they also got good marks only, but they didn't fail. Then at the last they completed all the public exam, and after vacation they joined a new school, because in Shadi school till 10th only there was standard. So they joined to another school. At that time the YouTube and Snapchat was not accepted by the school because they got failed in the public exam. So but the WhatsApp and Facebook was accepted because they went into the school with the sports scholarship. So this story tells us that sports and the studies are equal, and there are no differentiate, and they are equal. So we want to concentrate at same level to sports and studies. We leave sports means that our physical will be damaged and we can't study. So this is the moral lesson.
Fantastic. Very well done, Pratulya. Very well. Nice. Good job. Good job. And making the apps as students was a pretty good idea. Good job. Very well done. Okay, so we are going to have marks for the performances of all the people. All the 4 stories, except me, all the other 4 players will have mark. So we shall give about 70 marks for all the 4 individuals, like 70 for very much equal to every single person, but everybody has earned in 70s because all the 4 people's stories were long and having its own level of intensity. There was a genre, like say for example, if Mitra's story, it was ancient genre. Kirtana's story was a lifestyle expectation genre. Ananya's story was a kind of a friendship and kind of a level of humanity and understandability kind of genre. And Pratulya's story contained the genre of sincerity, obedience, and the balance between academics and sports. So Mitra 76, Kirtana 75, Ananya 74, Pratulya 75. So this is the score currently in the first round. But basically, I'm happy that all of you are in the same platform of 70s. Good job. Nice. Okay. All right. Can you take that box, please? We can give 75 for Ananya. So 76, 75, 75, 75. Okay. Now, this is to test your retention. All of us have come to which space have we arrived? Inma? All of us have come to the yellow space here. We were here in the pink and we have moved to yellow space. Now, what you're seeing is Mitra is trying to construct a toy tree, and you will have the monkeys hung over all the trees. And you've got the yellow color catapult. We have got a green color catapult. We'll take the green color catapult when we are arriving at the green color space. We will use the yellow color catapult right now. So all the players will be given, each player will be given 3 to 4 shots. So 3 to 4 shots, two choices. Actually, the game is, we'll have to place a monkey over here. The game is like the tree will be kept in a kind of a distance, and we will use this catapult to throw the monkey. As you could see, now the monkey is loaded with the catapult. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Shoot the catapult. So now, as you could see, the monkey has come jumping. Hold this. Shoot with the camera. And if you want the view, see that. So the monkey has gone beyond the tree. So players have got 2 choices here. Choice number 1, the player can choose another friendly opponent or a friendly person who will catch the monkey. So if I choose Kirtana and I choose I shoot the monkey, and if Kirtana catches in 2 hands, then I get 1 point. If Kirtana catches in just 1 hand, then I get different points. Okay? 2 hands, 1. Single hand, 2. But it falls on the tree, 5. Okay? Each player will get, how many monkeys we have? 8 monkeys. So each player will have 8 monkeys, 8 monkey shots. For Ananya will depute a person for her, and she will also choose the person who will capture the monkey. So that's Ananya's choice. And basically, when an online student chooses a person, the person acts as a robot. Okay? So Ananya will choose a robot for her. So in that case, Pratulya will start. So Pratulya, which person you would like to choose for capturing your monkey shots? Maybe you can split 4 monkeys to this monkey and 4 monkeys to that monkey, right? Yeah, 4 monkey. Green monkey to this monkey and yellow monkey to that monkey. Ananya, so which player you would like to choose when the turn comes? Because it's Pratulya number 1, you number 2. So you have to depute a person.
Mitra can do it for me.
Okay, Mitra will shoot for you. And catching the monkeys, whom do you want to catch the monkeys?
Pratulya can do that.
Okay, so Ananya chooses Mitra and Pratulya. Pratulya should catch the monkeys and Mitra should shoot the monkeys. Remember, girls, if the catcher catches it with both hands, it's 1 point. If the catcher catches with 1 hand, it's 2 points. And if the shooter aims and clicks to the trees, then it is 5 points. Capture all the buttons, please, and put it to the side. All right, okay. Make a trial. Make a trial. If you drop, then there is no point. So you can position yourself. You can, who is catching? யாரோ ஒருத்தர் பிடிக்கணும்ல. Hold this. Shoot. It's pretty simple. Now you have this catapult. You shooting? You have this catapult and you load the monkey like this. First, hold these two handle properly and use another finger for this. And you can bring it till here. It doesn't mean that it has to touch this point. So you can bring it. So you're using 3 fingers, 2 fingers for holding this catapult and 1 finger for this one. So, and you leave it. So this touches the tree and Kirtana catches it. So basically for touching it, you get 5, and for catching in one hand, you get 2. So 7 points. Likewise. Okay, and Pratulya? It touches the tree, you get 5. If it hangs, you get 10. Idea is the monkey, you shoot and the monkey should hang like this. If it hangs, you will get 10. But the toy is not designed properly. It normally does not hang. Yeah. So I hang aguma. Sometimes, okay, let's see. Face towards the tree. These soft things are not to my caliber, but still I would like to try. Catch, girl. Okay. All right. Fine. So let's see. Everybody is in 70s now. And let us see if girls are shooting themselves up with whole number of points. Yeah. Hope Ananya, you're able to see things properly. I'm shooting with 2 camera.
Yes, I can see properly, sir.
Good, good. Okay. This is a trial, Pratulya? No, there is no trial. Okay, one trial. Very quickly, one trial, please. Come on. Why? And that monkey has gone to the sky. Okay, fine. No. Point thodakoodadu. Point thodathuna. Illa point thotina out. Okay, wait. Correct. This is number 1, and Kirtana is the catcher. Okay, ready? 3. Okay, 1 second. 3, 2, 1, go. Now go on Solavelier. Okay, last. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Aim. Catch it. Okay. Point. 1 point. 3, 2, 1, go. It is not a catch, but it is touching the trees of 5. Say, Mitra, go. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. It's a hang, and Pratulya gets 10 points. நீ அவசரப்படுற பிரத்துலியா, நான் இன்னும் கமெண்டே சொல்ல, நீ கவனிக்க மாட்டேன். அதான் முக்கியம் இங்கே. Concentration is very important. 3, 2, 1, go. Touch 5. Hey, புடிச்சினா அவளுக்கு இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் கிடைக்கும். உன் வேலை முடிஞ்சு. Mitra. 3, 2, 1, go. Take your time and shh. Okay. Touch 5. 3, 2, 1, go. Why? 5. 26 plus 5, 31. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, beautiful. 10. Well done, Pratulya. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 points. 46. Pratulya finishes her shots with 46. Nice. Well done. Okay, so now it is the game of Ananya. Ananya has chosen Mitra as the shooter and Pratulya as the catcher. And for Ananya, Kirtana will keep the scores. Mitra, Pratulya did a good job. First 2 she missed. Adukapra she made. So this is you're playing for Ananya. So Ananya, you want to give Mitra any instructions?
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll turn the speaker on. 1 second. Hold on. Mitra will be able to hear you once I turn the speaker on, because I cannot have my mic and speaker together. So I'll mute and turn the speaker on. Speak.
So I would say just like push it close to the tree and like draw back only a bit so it like hops onto it instead of like, yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. You're able to say something.
Oh, no, that's it.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Ananya has given standing instructions to Mitra, and looks like Mitra will be obeying it, and she has taken it up. And now let's see. Right? Oh, okay, trial. Go for it. There are 2 trials. Pratulya took 2 trials, so you can take one more. Yeah. Yeah, so you ensure 5, right? So now the real shoots. Pratulya, get ready. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Shoot I mean, once I say shoot, you can take your own time to shoot. It doesn't mean that you have to shoot it instantly. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Ananya gets 10.
Good job, Mitra.
Ananya says, good job, Mitra. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Beautiful. 20. Ananya gets straight. 2, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Make it up, concentrate, and try to have resilience with the fingers. That's catch by Pratulya. So 5 plus 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Take your time, angle, focus, judge. Excellent. That's again 10 for Ananya. What's the score? So Ananya has got 36 on the board. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That's okay. So 5 marks added. 41. How many monkeys remaining? Including that, the last 3 monkeys. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Excellent. Wow. Well captivated. And 10 marks. 51 for Ananya. The second last one. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Beautifully done. 61, 10 marks. And the final monkey. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Beautiful. 71. So Ananya has got to the top of the board by scoring 71. Good job.
Well done, Mitra. Well done, Pratulya.
Ananya says, well done, Mitra. Well done, Pratulya. So Ananya gets 71 with the due course of Mitra's efforts, and Mitra gets 10 points bonus. Pratulya gets 10 points bonus for helping out to Ananya. So Ananya is now on the top of the board with 71. Technically speaking and virtually speaking, it was Ananya who played. Right. Now, the third player is Mitra. So Mitra, who are you choosing to catch? 4-4. Okay, which color, which person? Okay, so now what is the score of Pratulya? Pratulya, how much?
46 plus 9.
Thank you. 46 performance score and a 10 bonus 56. Ananya 71. And now let us see for Mitra. You are entitled for 2 trials for yourself. என்னம்மா அப்படியா பார்க்கலாம். Second trial. Okay. Life always gives you two chances. And now 3, 2, 1, go. First shot. Take your time, angle, and try to shoot. 5 marks. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 5 marks. Ananya, keep the scores, will you, if you don't mind?
Sure.
5 plus 5, 10. And the third shot. 3, 2, 1, go. Five again in the third shot. 3, 2, 1, go. The fourth shot. Fantastic. Fourth shot gathers 10. Now, the fifth shot, Pratulya comes as the capturer. 3, 2, 1, go. Capture, 10 points. You don't worry about the score. Ananya is keeping it. Focus on the game. 3, 2, 1, go. Take your time, angle. That's 5 again. Second last coin. 3, 2, 1, go. And that's a capture. 10 points. Last, but by no means the least. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That's a 5. Ananya, the score?
55.
55. Okay. So 55 for Mitra, which is actually 65. 65 for Mitra, 71 for Ananya, 56 for Pratulya. Yeah. So Kirtana is the next player, and Kirtana has to choose. So you are also doing the same? Okay. So both the other players will come for the catching. Okay. You are entitled for 2 trials. Go for it. So Pratulya just caught, so you can come here. We have a discussion after this game. No, the monkey's face should be straight facing the tree. Give some strength. Because the monkey is also a lean monkey like you, so. அதுக்கு வலிக்காதுமா நல்லா பண்ணு. Maybe I'm giving you one extra trial for you. Beautiful. Okay, fine. So now Kirtana is ready for the first shot and Mitra is the catcher, and let's see how far she is doing it. So try to catch and enhance the point through 3, 2, 1, first shot. Please understand that if you are missing, no second chance will be given. Point thota odanjirum. 5 points. Pratulya, keep the score, okay, for her. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Whoa, that's a good shot, actually. 5 points again. If you catch, she will get one more point. Try. Okay. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Unfortunately, that's a miss. The next one, 3, 2, 1, shoot. 5 points. Now, Pratulya as the catcher and 4 more shots. Pratulya, how much is the score so far? 15. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That's a good catch. That's a good catch because it was not angled up to fall on the tree. So Pratulya has earned 2 points for you. We can give 2 points this time. 3-1 shoot. The monkeys are a little anemic and it does not have a proper immune system. So you see, I told you, the monkeys are also slippery. Yeah, butterfingers. So the Kitana has got no fault. 5. 17 plus 5 and 1. Yeah. So 6, 17 plus 6. 3-1 shoot. The last monkey. Oi, okay, right. So we can give 6 for this. 29. 29, and we can make it as 30 for Kirtana. Good job. All right, okay. Sit down, relax. Good job, everybody. I'll start up with Ananya, and Ananya has to say, what was the reason for conducting this particular activity and how is this useful? Ananya, go.
I would say this activity helps with patience and focus as you have to try and aim the monkey towards the tree. So yeah, it really does help with focus a lot, and it gets you to concentrate on different activity. So yes, in that way, I think it would help with focus and patience as you would have to, you have to aim for the tree.
Correct. Well, nicely observed. Now, Ananya thinks that it is towards the retention, focus, and concentration. Let us ask Pratulya, Ananya's peer, who is also in the 9th grade. Pratulya, where do you think this has helped you?
In catching the monkey, we want to, the light gives only some chances for achieving the goal like that, sir. So we want to catch that hint or it's a help to achieve our goal, sir. Then
action plans and insights, ideas.
The monkeys, we want to achieve the goal properly by confidence, sir.
Okay.
If we confident in that way alone, we can achieve the goal properly, sir. So
Okay.
we want to achieve the goal with the confidence, sir.
Good. I am really happy that you related with
selecting the persons, by selecting the persons that they will catch and keeping the confidence with the persons.
Fantastic. Good job. Nice answer. Okay, so that was Pratulya's answer and very nicely weaved with confidence, goal setting, and the ideas and strategies that could properly come. Kirtana.
Sir, my point of view is first thing, sir, by the aiming capacity, and then it's aiming towards one particular goal or destination in our life, and then the concentration, sir. It's the same thing, sir, as health and studies also, sir. If we do this, it will help us to concentrate in our studies and help us to score more marks in our upcoming days.
3 shots were a little feeble and the monkey fell a little short, but why didn't you try to give a little bit more boost for the monkey to fly over?
Sir, I don't know really, sir. I have tried my best, sir. Next time, I'll try to hand it out.
I'll have to take you to Anamalai Zoo for the try so that you can try with the real monkey. Oh, here. Okay, right. Because I was astonished to see.
How to increase the blood sugar level and how to actually get rid of deficiency of
animals don't require sugar levels. So maybe in Kirtana's case, that requires sugar level. Okay, jokes apart, your answer for this?
Actually affects the respiration and immediate thinking, spontaneous. Like how a spontaneous evolution is there in human life, spontaneous. So spontaneous thinking. So usually I would start giving stories. Whatever comes to mind, I would start giving stories. So this story that I today told was an inspiration that I got from 2 episodes. One was from Akbar and Iqbal's, like the setting of the kingdom, where Biba was asked to count how many crows and the number of sand granules. Then, on the second impression from the 151 episode of Lord Krishna that aired several years ago. Then, during the time when Lord Krishna's parents would be sleeping, they would really come as fruit sellers. So he would actually give that the grain from his house. So when the fruit seller would get back, she was a lady, and when she gets back home, when she opens the bag, then the grains out of it, sir, she would see it to her transformed into gold, sir. So that's how I tried to link with the story, sir. So it is about spontaneous thinking and storytelling, sir, like creative thinking. And
This monkey game is about resilience. Right. Okay. Fantastic. Well done. So the scores of that particular finger game, that remains the same. Like Pratulya 56, Mitra 60, 65, and Kirtana 30. So Kirtana can be given a bonus of about 10. So we can make it as 40. And Ananya 71. So for answering, Ananya gets 25. Pratulya gets 25. Kirtana gets all of you, basically 25. Kirtana gets 25 and Mitra gets 25. All of you gave your own ideas, and Pratulya mentioned about the basic goal setting stuff. Kirtana mentioned about how things can be taken in a normal level of judging ways, and Mitra mentioned about resilience. So basically, now what's the grand total of everybody? Mitra 166, Pratulya 156, Ananya 171, Kirtana 140.
Pratulya 156, Ananya 171, Kirtana 140.
So this game will continue next week also, because next week, today Achyut is absent, and Achyut's dad told me that he will not be attending the next week also because they are in vacation seemingly. But this game will continue next week. Maybe Sudan Karti or Tehin might join. Avantika might join, I don't know. So now, before we conclude today's session, I would like to ask everybody a simple question. A couple of hours back, I made a live stream in YouTube about anxiety handling. So one question, common question to everybody. Since Kirtana has come across the school life, so this question is not applicable for Kirtana, but maybe if she's willing to answer, she can answer. But my question to Mitra, the 10th grader, Ananya and Pratulya, the 9th graders. Anxiety, like going to the school. Oh my God, so much of slip tests. Oh my God, so much of homework. Pratulya, are you facing it? And Mitra, are you facing it? Ananya, you are facing it in your school?
Yes, a little.
Yes, a little. Yeah, that's very motivating. If you're saying it's a little, I'm happy. So basically, what are your ways to reduce that anxiety? Let me give you the objectivity. The objective is Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. Accept the fact that the schools are crunching you and screwing you. Accept the fact that the schools' patterns have changed and education system has changed. CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, IB, syllabus, whatever it may be. So whichever syllabus it is, accept the fact. Okay, I'm not talking about the teachers here. I'm not talking about the school system here. I'm talking about the youngster. I'm talking about the teenager. Pratulya, as a person, should go blissfully and very much raring to go, and she should not wait. She should say, boy, I cannot wait to go to the school today. I'm so excited to go to the school today. Mitra should say the same. Ananya should say the same. And Kirtana should say the same to go, head into the college's entrance. How can that be possible? The person should not be anxious. The person should not be holding the dull face in the morning when they are going to the school. The person should not be anticipating what could be the result in the school while writing the test. Without any anticipation, without any sort of anxiety, the person should go with a blissful feel And the person should give 100% of the efforts in that slip test and in that performance. How is that possible in a teenager's life? Question for Pratulya, Mitra, and Ananya. Yeah.
Gradually
We don't have time to gradually develop. That's again another challenging cue I'm giving you. I want instantaneously. So you please tell me which exercise or which mindset or which strategy is going to bring that transformation in that teenager.
The new concepts that they're going to learn, that they might excite.
Okay, good. I'm going to learn a new concept today. Okay, fine.
The other environments that they might have, like for example, their school is not around for something. Every day they might have at least one. We have 3 hours not sitting studies. Like they might have
Something out of that academic thing.
Like it could be like STM, like special games or mountain climbing. So it might boost their confidence and excitement. And the third thing is the school environment. The everyday morning when they go take their seat, they complete all the proceedings, like the chores of the morning, and they wake up. Although they feel very dull when they are trying to wake up. After some time, it might boost themselves. Like the morning routine is the main thing, which would reduce their anxiety.
Morning routine is the key. Mitra's point number 1. And thinking of what are all the other benefits that are available in the school. Mitra's point number 2. And thinking of the free hours where the mind focuses on something that is not at all connected with the academic work. So if these 3 things are going to be stimulated and injected into the teenager's mind, the teenager will have a blissful entrance into the school.
If they're interested in writing, like I personally like writing more than I like writing. I like reading equally, sir.
You mean journaling?
No, sir.
Okay.
You might have never seen a person who likes me. That's how we say.
That's good.
Very unique, sir. So every day, sir, we on the non-slip test days, sir, we will have a separate homework separate hour, 3 hours, sir.
Okay.
Where you can do whatever you want, sir.
Right.
Like in my class, few girls would be playing with the boys, sir, playing various games, and I would be doing homework. So there are many girls who used to play games and they used to chat with each other, sir. If we are having interest towards doing like personal things, sir, apart from during break, we might be interested in writing or going out, sir. Like if you are able to schedule what you are doing other than the activities during the breaks and during the free hours, sir, I think that could induce the.
Fantastic. Nice set of answers. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Ananya, we'll listen to Pratulya's answer. Will come back to you, or would you have an answer, Ananya? Would you like to speak now?
Pratulya can go first.
Pratulya can go first. Yes, Pratulya. What is your answer? Sure.
Sir, there are many different types of activities like painting, plumbing, SGM, like that. More kind of activities like physical or mental they have, sir. But they are crashing in that physical activities also, like tailoring. If we didn't bring the kids, sir, she will scold, sir. If I didn't complete the stitching properly, she will scold another time, sir. Then she will cut the stitches and she will scold me another time, sir.
Okay.
Like that she will scold, sir. Then I will get afraid of her, sir. Then I'm so afraid of tailoring, physical activities and studies also, sir, because of that. Then in free hours also, like Victor told, there are no free hours for us, sir. If there are free hours also, physical education sir will occupy us for taking the physical. There is physical education book, sir. He will occupy that hour and he will take class in that hour also, sir.
He's a good staff. He's my student.
Yes, sir. He will occupy that hour also. So then SST ma'am will not go out of the class if it is break also, sir. Then they will not leave us for break also. Then our class teacher told that often you should not go to the corridor. Like that, she told us.
So beyond all these kinds of animal instincts from these human beings, these blessed human beings, how do you think you can have that bliss? So that's what I'm looking forward to. Like from Pratulya, I mean, from Ananya and from you and from Kirtan and from Mitra, I want solutions. So now let's talk about solutions. Do you have any solutions?
a lesson today, we just go to complete the lesson today.
Exactly. Correct.
Then we should spend some time with our pets or parents. They will give our parents will give good suggestions for us.
Absolutely.
We can play with pets and we can entertain us.
You can keep ourselves relaxed in some way.
Then we can go to our passion, like
Badminton.
we can go to that game also. But then we should have a physical entertainment within us.
Fantastic.
So these
Fantastic. Right. Yeah. I'll come back to both of you after Ananya. What we'll do is we'll listen to Ananya because she's having longer screen time. And once Ananya finishes, then you both can. Okay. So I'm switching on the speaker for listening to Ananya. Yes, Ananya, your idea.
Should I say my solution first or like what causes anxiety?
Sorry, Ananya, I'm not getting you.
Like, should I tell my solution first, or should I like explain like how anxiety is created from these like schools?
No, I just want you to give the solutions. Like I was asking the question, how a person can go without anxiety, go to the school without anxiety. I want the solution from your part.
Okay. Well, in general, people can find things to relax with to help reduce anxiety and stress, such as, well, personally for me, I would say painting and digital art is a huge like reliever for me, and I do it often as a way to relieve stress. In addition, like usually like school places or like places outside of my home, I struggle to like make conversation with other people, and like I don't usually get stressed from the work and like yeah, the amount of work I need to complete and that kind of stuff. I usually get stressed from like, should I talk to this person or this person, like that. So as a solution for that, I've come up with like to just have confidence in yourself, like to just, as we've like covered in the past classes, like I think it was like last class, or sorry, not last class, the class after that last week, where I recommended that, I think like we were talking about solutions for a person who also could not like talk to people well, or like I think she was yeah, something like I can't remember exactly now. I started like kind of using that and like just having confidence and like going up to people and just talking to them without preparation. And I think that really helps.
Yeah. Nice answer, Ananya. Okay. Now, Ananya said socializing. You know, if you could sum up what Ananya has mentioned is about socializing. Now, before I turn on to Mitra and Kirtana's answer, I would like to give some set of solutions to everybody so that you can use it before going to school. Before going to school, I want all of you to spend some time alone, maybe after you take bath or after you have your breakfast or right before you board that particular bus or right before you get on into that car of your parent or right before you get on to the two-wheeler of your parent, which is used for dropping you to school. I want you to set aside exactly 6 minutes. And in the 6 minutes, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to observe your breathing for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, observe the breathing. And 2 minutes, go back to the past and pick up a particular incident or a particular moment where you felt so successful and satisfied. You need to relive in that moment. This is a psychologically proven technique. 2 minutes, observe the breathing. That's for getting into the relaxation. 2 minutes, go back to the past and relive that moment. As a matter of fact, you will have to visualize the same dress that you were in on that day. what kind of smell you were actually experiencing, what kind of room it was, what kind of environment it was, what was the fragrance, what was the fragrance of that particular perfume over there, what was the color of the room, what was the kind of feelings that you were feeling deep down inside at that particular time. So when you're recollecting that past has got secrets to tell you. Any good moment you had, not necessarily related to your school life, any good moment. So how many minutes left now? 2 minutes left, right? So in the 2 minutes, I want you to imagine the most certain 100% fulfilled, satisfied day that is going to come. If there is a slip test, imagine the slip test is rocked. If there is a homework submission, imagine that the homework has been submitted by the best of your version. If there is an inquiry by your teacher, imagine that the teacher is very satisfied with your work. If there is a kind of a project presentation you need to do, imagine that the project presentation has been done on the pink health of the project presentation, and you are so satisfied. Bring that absolute certainty. I'm going to make a video on these 2 words tomorrow morning. Absolute certainty. What do you mean by absolute certainty? Let's take for an example, Ananya is going to school that day morning, and she has got 2 bullying people at her school. That's an emotional problem. And she has got a project to present. That's a academic oriented challenge. And she has got a real good challenge of writing a slip test. So the girl has got 3 challenges. All these 3 challenges are going to be faced where? In the school. Absolute certainty. I will be able to handle those 2 people who are troubling me. Absolute certainty. I will be able to make a wonderful project presentation in the school. Absolute certainty. I will be able to really have my slip test written on a proper way, because I command myself to do that. This little statement, I command myself to do that, because this is where your subconscious mind listens to you and it will obey you. I command myself to give my best in the slip test. I command myself to give my best in the seminar. You have to do this. Absolute certainty. So 6 minutes split. First 2 minutes, observe your breathing. Relax your mind. Second 2 minutes, what is it? Go back to one of your good, glorious past and relive that moment. And the third 2 minutes, what is the 2 magical words? Absolute certainty. Certainty, Uruthi. As Abraham Lincoln used to say himself, one statement, and that statement is a very powerful statement. I love that statement. You know what the statement is? I promise to my God that I will do this today. I promise to my God that I will do this. Okay? The challenge. He refers the challenge. And history says even after becoming the president, before going to the Senate meeting, he will say to himself, I promise to my God that I will satisfy all the Senate members. I promise my God that as a president, I will make my subjects and civilians happy. United States of America has got a wonderful history that the civilians were very happy under the leadership of Mr. Lincoln. Okay? Yeah, that's right. So I promise to my God that I will do it. Pratulya says, I promise to my God that today my math test will be really good. I promise to my God that today the biology test will be really thrashed. Unleash your power. You unleash your power. That's yours. Just like the hand and its power, your mind is yours and it has its power. I want you girls to use this technique in the forthcoming week. Try this in your school. Ananya is in vacation. Maybe once the school reopens, she can use it. But Pratulya, Mitra, I want you to use, and Kirtana, I want you to use this when the college reopens. Can you do it? Once again, to make the long story short, before we say bye to Ananya, first 2 minutes, relax your mind by observing the breath. Second 2 minutes, go back to the past, recollect the past, and live into that glorious moment. And the third 2 minutes, absolute certainty, and program your day. How you want that day? That day is yours. Seize the day and program the day. Okay? Ananya, do you have any questions on this?
No, I understand it, sir.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, Ananya. So hoping that you will be using it. And this game will be continued next week when Ananya comes back. And within that, we will have some other activity. Okay, right? So expect great things and live strong, Ananya. So everybody say bye to Ananya. Bye, Ananya.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Goodbye.
bye, bye. Goodbye, goodbye.
Mhm.
Bye. Thank you. Okay. So Pratulya, can you follow this? Right. Yes. Now, I want Kirtana and Mitra to finish their answers and the session is complete. Okay? We will start with Kirtana. Kirtana.
So I like to compare myself and now the students of. So each and everyone will say is that I have passed in COVID and my 11th and 12th were the past of COVID. Sir. So in my when I was studied in 11th, I have just entered the school for 2 months. Sir. That is February. We were at February 8th, sir. We were entering to Feb 8, 2021, sir. And then we ended at March 21st, 2021. This is nearly a 1.5 months, not even a 2 months, sir. This was a span of 11, sir. Remaining thing which went on with online classes, sir. And when it comes to 12th, it is around 6 months, sir. Around 6 to 7 months we were on school, sir. So now this time, the percentage of the result also was just bit down as compared to previous years, sir. They said this, they will be correct liberally and this COVID infection, sir. I think they didn't correct liberally, sir. And the result was around 68%, sir. In order to prove that this, they are just pushing this generation, this 10th, 11th, 12th persons or the students, they're just making them to work more pressure, sir. I like to give three sort of solutions, sir. First one is enjoy the things what they done, sir. Thus, if they are writing a slip test, let them be enjoyed before they write it, sir. If they are doing some sort of homework or some other project, let them be enjoyed, sir. So that's the first thing, sir. Enjoy the thing before they done, sir. Next, plan a day according to it, sir. Before they're just going to the school or when they woke up, they can able to plan a day, sir. These are the things is going to do today. I'm just going to do this today. The thing according to their, they have 2 slip tests or 3 slip tests, plan according to it. So the third thing is in they can able to spend time with the parents, sir, or as Pradulya said, the pets, or what are the things they love it, sir. If they like to, if they love to spend time, few minutes or few hours, few minutes with phones, let them be spend it, sir. After completing the school, let them be enjoy the nature or let them be listen to music, let them do it, sir. What is that when they are doing these things, they should feel relaxed and they should enjoy, they should feel like enthusiasm, sir. Because the full day, really 8 hours, the span of the school hours, sir, they will be stressed and the mind freshness, they will not get that freshness when they was having on morning, when they was when they come out, sir, they'll not get that much freshness, sir. They'll be tired, they will be like sad, they will not even, they can't able to talk, sir, that much tired and that much stressed, sir. If they are listen, if they look after their own favorite things, they can able to cook food. If they like to cooking, they can able to cook food, sir. If they will be able to cook food, sir. If they can able to listen to the song, they will be able to listen to the song, sir. They will be able to watch some movies or some sort of things, sir. They will be able to play. These are the 3 solutions I like to give, sir. First one is enjoy the thing, sir, and next one is plan out the plan a day, sir. The third one is they can able to enjoy the favorite things, sir.
Do what
They have planned.
Good. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
What?
Yes. Yes,
Quick.
Like weekly 5 days school. So the other solution was depend. This was depending on the other.
Interrelated.
Yes, sir, but I forgot that. Then, but I guess. If this reminded me because suddenly you told Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sir. You told the statement when you were about to explain, sir. So during the time I grasped this point, sir. That is weekly 5 days, sir. Sunday is a holiday, sir. And let us not consider Saturday, sir. So when your Sunday is complete, sir, all your enjoyment is done, all your studies are done, sir. When you get on with Monday, sir, each day you're still, after doing these consultations, you can still answer, sir. Like thinking that it's the school is just for 4 more days. Now, 4 more, 4 more days, you'll be very happy to go to school, sir. But again, the day is not going to be very long, sir. Morning we go to school, sir. Actually, sir, the new timing that the school has changed, within like a span of second, it is 12:15 in our lunch time, sir. 12:15 in our lunch time, sir. So they can actually consider that in the next 4 or 3 days they might have holidays, sir, which could rejuvenate their energy again. So this is the solution number one, sir. Solution number two.
Thinking of the forthcoming enjoy.
Yes, sir.
That's what you mean.
Yes, sir. The second second solution is you can actually look up for the further days, sir, or the further events that might happen in the future, sir. Like that week, what is going to be?
I've seen that with you. Like all of a sudden, when you're writing the homework, you will say, "Oh, I'm very happy. My uncle is going to come." That's what you mean.
Yes,
right?
sir. Because at least once in a week for people, at least minimum once in a week, you might have some special events. Sir. Special event means that they're not like a festival, sir. Something special that could make your mind happy and blissful, sir.
Yes.
Like events that might come, or the school events that would be conducted by the school, or something even like more tests, you'd be very much tedious, sir, and at the same time the schedule would be hectic, but at the same time you would be able to handle all those, sir. So looking up for the forthcoming events, sir.
Fantastic.
Thank
My
you, sir.
solution.
Thank you, sir.
எல்லாரும் ஸ்ட்ராங்கான சொல்யூஷன் சொல்லியிருக்கீங்க, கட்லியா சொல்லியிருக்க, கீர்த்தனா சொல்லியிருக்க, நீயும் சொல்லியிருக்க. But அதை நீங்க ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்க. That's what is more. Okay. So reducing the anxiety, it's the learning from today's class. Katulia, from today or tomorrow onwards, you have to use this in your.
Sir, one more thing I want to tell you, sir. Sir, at recent days I'm not doing the sleeping healthy. Sir, I'm sleeping at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock only.
Yes, sir, there was many records.
Record work. Yeah, that's okay. Because of your strenuous academic work, if you're skipping any of the therapies, I don't have any problem.
Sir, then I'm only waking up at 7:30.
Are you good sleeping well?
Yes.
Okay. Kitna, on health, stop recording and end the stuff. So end the meeting. So in that way, I am so really happy. So you are feeling fresh after